if I may come to you first, I want to quote a human rights activist in Pakistan who wrote, living in the Islamic State of Pakistan as a non-Muslim is like living among hyenas. Every day brings a new tragedy.
Well, first of all, let me tell you that there is no systemic and structural elimination of the minorities in Pakistan. But let me tell you that be it a church, be it a mandir, be it a gurdwara, or be it a mosque, they should be on the same place. And in Pakistan's constitution, everyone is equal in law. And let me tell you, and let me share my own personal experience and personal feelings, that even there should not be a word minority in Pakistan's constitution, because all are equal Pakistanis. But let me tell you here, sir, what is important to understand, that this propaganda must end. If some goons have done this crime, they must be brought to justice, and heavy arm of law will be used.
You're looking at images on your television screen of a temple being set on fire and hammers being used by radical Islamists to bring down that temple. And this isn't an isolated incident. I mean, you may talk very sweetly, but let's look at facts. General Gurmit Singh, US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo at the State Department quoted human rights activists reporting not one, not two, but numerous instances of societal violence related to allegations of blasphemy, of efforts to coerce religious minorities to convert to Islam. So this is harassment at the level of Pakistan's society. There's discrimination. There are threats of violence directed at members of religious minorities. And this very clearly is a cause for concern, not just for Pakistan, but for the entire world, General Gurmit Singh.
Absolutely, Gaurav. I totally agree with you that the current environment in Pakistan is a vitiated environment. And I don't agree with Qamar Cheema ji saying that it's constitution, it's a respect to minorities, and nothing has happened. Some only elements have done it. But the fact is, it's an organized and a deliberate act of arson and desecration of the temple, the holy temple. In fact, it's just not acceptable. In fact, the bigger issue is that it's an instigation by the Maulvi. Bigger issue is that they are leading the mobs into such destructive aspects in the society of Pakistan. I want to ask Mr. Qamar Cheema that actually on ground, it is a fundamentalism, it's extremism, it's a violent act which is happening. And at least on the last day of the year, let's not tell lies. Let's not get into deniability. Aim is that
absolutely.